Hello, today we're going to talk about how to do transitions and builds using Keynote. Remember, Keynote is located in your Creativity folder. It is the blue app with the podium. If you are in somebody else's project, please go to the upper left-hand corner to the word Presentations to go back to the presentation gallery. You're going to find your project. It should have your name on the bottom. And then you're going to tap on the picture of your project to go back into your project. Okay, so in the last lesson we talked about how to put in your words and how to put your pictures. I have gone ahead and done that with all of my slides. Now the fun part is to put transitions and builds on your slides. Transitions means to go from one slide to the next. And in order to do this, we have to go to the tools up in the upper right corner. And then right on the top it says transitions and builds. Now you see this blue bar on the top. That means you are in the transitions and builds world. So we're in a whole different world. So when you're done with all your transitions and builds, then you're going to say done. So you can't edit anything on your slides. All you're doing in this world is working on the transitions and builds. So as you can see from my first slide, there is no transition. So we're going to add the transition. Now you can choose any one of these and scroll down through the list. They're all very fun. You can just try one and then play it up here in the top. And it will show you what it does. So it's transitioning from that first slide to the next slide. Okay, that's fine. And you see how it puts a little yellow thing on the corner? That's how you know you did that. Now I'm going to tap on the second slide. I'm going to add my transition. I'm going to scroll through, choose the one I want, and I can play it to try it out. That's cool. Okay, and then you continue on to do all the rest of your slides. We want to find really cool transitions for each one of our slides. Let's go all the way down to the bottom. We'll just do this one for the last one. Okay, so now you can see that you are done because each one of your slides has a little yellow triangle in the corner. Now we're going to do builds. I'm going to go back up to my first slide. A build is what you do to the things on your slide. So I'll start with my picture. I'm going to tap on my picture, and as you can see, there's nothing on here, a build in or a build out. That means how is my picture going to come on the screen, and then how is it going to go off the screen. So I'm going to add an effect. Let's just do this top one and let's try it. Boom, that's cool. Now I want to keep my picture on here, so I'm not even going to do a build out. I'm just going to leave that. Now I'm going to tap on my words and I'm going to do a build in. This bouncy one is really cute. And it would be fun to do a build out as well. So I'm going to again tap on my words and then do the build out. I'll just do that same one. Okay, good. Now you don't want to do too many builds. For example, you would not want to do bouncing letters for all of your sentences here because it takes too long and people don't have patience to wait for all of those fancy things. So what I would suggest is to just do a build on your pictures. Builds are fun, but if you have too many of them, they do get annoying. So I'm just going to go through here and do a build on each one of my pictures. Ooh, fireworks looks cool. And my favorite one we'll do for the end, which is flame. Oh, actually, that should be, let's do flash bulbs. And then for the build out on the last one, we'll do a flame. That'll be fun. Okay, so you can see these white dots on the side here. That means you have some builds. And again, you don't want to do too many builds. Just do a couple for effect. Now I am done, so I'm going to press done. And now I'm going to play my slideshow from the beginning with this play button. But remember, you have to go back to the first slide. So I'm going to tap on the first slide, and now I'm going to play the whole thing through by pressing the play button. Let's see if this will work. So every time you tap, the effects happen. Remember, if you put a build on your picture, it's not going to come on until you tap. You can also set in the settings to have that happen every 3 seconds or something like that. Ooh, that is awesome. Okay, now I'm done with that. I'm going to go back to my screen. Remember to go back to the presentation, to the word presentation in the upper left-hand corner to save. And you are done. When you're all done with your whole project, you can email it. The square with the arrow is the email button. I'm going to send a copy. I'm going to mail it, the blue mail button. Now you have a choice here, and I'm going to suggest to send it by PDF. You're going to lose those cool effects that you just put on, but PDFs work with every type of computer. You tap in the to box, you type in somebody's name, and then you put your name in the subject. On the top right is how you send it. So you can send that to your teacher, and after you've finished, then you can have free choice time. Very good. We are done for the day.